morning and welcome to a new day, a new bonus reading. I thought, why not do a little bonus Scorpio full moon reading. And also, actually, maybe that's actually why, talk about how you guys can do your release ritual or your stepping into your new energy ritual. I did it earlier today, even if it is 3 days before the full moon. If you feel like it, you can do it now. Just on 111 with that. But we already have the cards, but I do wanna... Okay, I sacrificed a flower for you guys. Now that this is the flower moon, it's a perfect opportunity. Aww. It's a perfect opportunity to do rituals with flowers. I'm ready for Hawaii. Here comes the Hawaii joke again. Hawaii joke. Maybe this is something we need to do on the full moon. Walk around with flowers in the hair. Can you guys feel it? Let's just keep the flower. I like it. I want to keep it. And then I can actually show you guys the cards that came up. Because we have two very matching cards. So from the Black Moon astrology, we have Sun, Spirit, and Leo, I Will. So this reading is based on what is being activated in your life with this full moon in Scorpio. It's actually very sweet that the Scorpio full moon is connected with the flower moon. So it brings in something innocent and sweet, even if it's a little brutal. But it's actually not brutal. It just shows us where we are healing. And I have been going through massive healing with something I actually didn't even realize that I was still holding on to. And reading deeper into this full moon, because Pluto is also in retrograde, you are healing a lot of trauma that happened in your childhood. And it might even be stuff that you haven't thought about at all. But with Scorpio energy, it digs deep, right? It tries to find the cause of something, and in the past we might not have been ready to let go of it because there might have been other lessons attached to it. And with this full moon, because that we are also letting go of the 12-year-old circle, we are in a state where we are receiving. I know some of you guys, you might be knee deep in mess or chaos, and it might be hard for you to see why or how things are going to turn better, but they are. But I'm going to try to explain this without having to go too deep into my story. It might be something that I'm ready to share one day, and I think I will, but today is probably not the day. So for myself, yesterday and the past days, it has been a massive cleanup of past things that has happened and realizations that came from that. And it's interesting because this is the Scorpio energy. Things that has been hidden comes to the forefront, because this is the time where we are letting go of it. And for a lot of you guys, this is like what do you call that, family lineage trauma in a way, like circles that has come along for years throughout your family. It could also be something that has repeated itself, looping in past lives with karmic ties. I recently started to look deeper into astrology, not just the normal astrology, but you can dig a little deeper in our birth chart and find things that are connected to trauma, things that are connected to the darker side of our life. I do this because it's things that we need to learn in a way, but it's also things that we are battling with. But once that we step over it, we also overcome it. One of the things that I realized yesterday is there's something in our chart, now I can't remember what it's called, Nessus or something. And for me, it was in Gemini in the 11th house. So I have had a lot of betrayal when it comes to friendships, everything that's connected with the 11th house. So also this energy of being misunderstood by people and me trying to fit into other people's image, like how I should dress, how I should do, how I should act, whatever it is. And I, the past years, have really learned to set boundaries when it comes to this, that this is me and I am activating the person that I want to become, and it's connected with what's happening astrologically at the moment for all of us. So it's funny how everything just connects and is being healed. And again, we are also with the age of Aquarius, we are being rebellious. Like there was a weird noise. We are not trying to fit into other people's image of us and not being controlled. I know that from my, is it Nemesis? It might actually be called Nemesis. I think that's what it's called. Obviously, if some of you guys want to learn more about this, I am going to start doing astrology readings with all this and then go a little bit more into depth with it, because I realized that actually learning about this, like learning about the Nemesis, it's like a new doorway into realizing what we might attract and what we need to learn from those kind of energies, if it's friendships or whatever it is. Again, it depends on where your Nemesis is, but also when it comes to love, you can go so deep when it comes to all the tiny things that we have. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a whole new world that I have unfolded with that. So the Scorpio energy right now is cleaning and cleansing everything in your life. Everything that has happened the past 12 years, because the past 12 years has really been the most active karmic years for all of us. Also collectively, and like when it comes to money, when it comes to the world, when it comes to climate, when it comes to whatever. And whatever is happening now, it's cleansing. But obviously we are the catalyst, so we need to, you know, we cannot, the universe cannot move us if we are not moving. So it is a game changer to actually allow to look closer at the triggers with this full moon in Scorpio, and actually allow to be afraid, because that's one of the things that I learned with what I have went through in my past. My subconscious, and it's probably because I was a child, my subconscious closed down completely, and I didn't have this energy of being afraid of someone. And it grew into this energy of me being afraid of a lot of things, like the anxiety took over, right? Because my nervous system needed to protect me, or felt like it needed to protect me in a way. So it has been some very healing days for me, where I realized, oh my god, yeah, it actually got activated with a dream that I had with someone special to me, a very good friend who's always popping up in my dreams when there's something I need to release or heal in a way. And after that dream I had this like fear, because it was about that. The fear came and I was like, what, why is this here, like now, why does this come up now? But me feeling the fear and actually allowing that to come to the forefront made it go away. So I feel like I've been talking east and west today. Now maybe it's time to show you guys what I did with this. Obviously it depends on what kind of thing that you're letting go of. I actually was thinking about that I want to offer a specific detailed written ritual, flower ritual for you guys if you are in need of it, but it needs to be very specific, so it needs to fit into your story in a way. So I am going to offer this for $5. And obviously the way people pay is PayPal. So send me an email, it is down below. But the easiest thing to do, now I'm gonna show it. Every time you say something about like, I let go of the past, you pull and you put it up in the air. And then you say the next word, I embrace my radiance. You pull, do this. And you do this every time that you say something. Until the last, you say, now I have let go. And I'm ready to embrace the new. Or so more to be. Whatever fits to the story. And that's how you do the flower ritual. And this thing you can also just throw away. There's actually, well, there's these tiny flowers in the middle. You can also do the ritual with. But I think I'm gonna do that, yeah. So if you guys feel comfortable with it, or if you know what it is you want to let go of, send me an email and I will craft a ritual affirmation, I guess you can say. So it becomes personal, because it needs to be personal, especially with Scorpio. But okay, maybe we should just talk about the cards. With these cards, it's most definitely a message that you are reclaiming your power. And with that, I also heard that it's a lost power. Like you're reclaiming a power you have lost. Yeah, thought that you had lost. There's a lot of fire. There's actually fire in each card, which, I mean, it is Scorpio. But it could also be something that's being activated around, well, either July or Leo season. So what is that? Cancer or Leo season? No. Yes? No? But be, what do you call that? Unapologetic. Be bold. Let people see you for who you are. Don't shy away. Because again, the Scorpio energy doesn't want you to shy away. It's like the flowers, they do not shy away. They blossom and bloom. Obviously the Knight of Wands is also connected with other countries. It's connected with travel, immigration, so there could be themes of that going on here. There might also be something with being in the public eye, or acting, or photography is something, because Leo energy. But in general, it's I will. What are you born to do? What have you been born to do since forever? Also, it looks like a full moon, so it is the sun, but it still looks like a full moon. You are no longer here to play small. If there's something this full moon is going to show you, it's that. You are not here to play small anymore. You need to be loud and unapologetic. Whatever comes your way now is there to bring you out of hiding. So some of you guys might feel like bolder than ever. Confidenter than ever. More excited. You might even hunger for something completely new. Some of you guys might still try to find out what it is. Maybe you're lusting for life, lusting for a person, for dating, for mingling, being sensual, passionate, as you should. So do not dim your truth to soothe other people. That's not what we do with this moon. Especially when is that? Is it Saturn jumping into Aries on the 25th, I believe, of May? So that energy, again Aries, we know Aries energy, is even stronger, or will be stronger the next weeks. This is fast energy. It's burning through. Like there's a lot of things that's burning through. Like you can't ignore things anymore. Also the past, the hurt, the trauma, the whatever. Cannot ignore it anymore. Also, if you have aches in the body or something you're dealing with, it's your body's way of releasing. It's all about releasing. We talked about that some days ago. What was it? Yesterday? So again, it could be everything from throwing up to headaches to pains in the back to whatever. Like stretch it out, do yoga. Again, dig deeper. There's something that wants to be seen or come out to the forefront. There's a truth, there's something. You cannot hide from yourself, You cannot hide from others, and vice versa. People cannot hide from you anymore. So the pull to other people or to you will also be way stronger now. So you're attracting the right people. So with this magic, it feels like this moon is like activating your spotlight. The spotlight is on you. And that's why I say that, again, with this card, it's all about being creative. It's all about being in the spotlight, being on the stage, being seen, having fun, hanging out with people. It's also ruled by the 5th house, so it's also about children. So do art, visit art, see art. You're most definitely stepping into your radiance and your power without apology. This energy is asking you not to, again, apologize so much, but just do it. You're meant to move forward now. And with that, I actually want to just see what else is being activated. It's connected with the Strength card, and I believe the Strength card actually came up for the weekend reading. So that makes sense, because we had the 10 of Swords reversed and the 7 of Swords. I can't remember if it was reversed too, but it's this aspect of, who are you hiding from? Why are you hiding that? Or why are you allowing gossip and anxiety and trauma to keep you trapped? Like, what is behind all that? Like Moon in Aquarius with the 7 of Swords. It doesn't like to look so deep into those aspects when Aquarius is in the moon, but it's one of the lessons with that card. Especially if you have that placement. It might be something you are working on right now. What else do we have here? Breaking the ice. Whatever that means. Breaking the ice. It's also about being with people without... dulling your uniqueness. Or being with people actually with showing your uniqueness. Like you're learning that with the Leo energy. Some of you guys might have been used to like kind of retreating with people or apologizing for being the way that you are, which you shouldn't. Could also be something with music, concert, theater, campfires, flings, desires, romantic desires. I feel with this that there's something you're finally sharing that has been hidden inside of you. Something has been kept inside. And also expressing your sensual side without shame. Again, being your unapologetic self. So you are ready to do the thing that you have been longing for. I can take a few tarot to see if there is anything else. I don't feel like we need, but... Holy moly, okay. Oh, Ace of Cups. Love is in the air. New careers in the air. Doing something differently when it comes to career. Wow. The World. And the Hierophant. You have closed a circle where the student has become the teacher. That's the first thing. There's something new that you're teaching the world, but you're also at the same time closing old chapters and starting new ones. This card actually came up in a reading I did on Instagram. Here is our little friend again. 10 of Swords. Matching the Death card. Scorpio full moon. Pluto in retrograde. What needs to end? What needs to fall away? What's hidden? That is the energy. What's hidden? Hangman reversed. It's so perfect because Hangman reversed is connected with habits. Habits that's connected with our childhood. What we grew up learning from our parents. And him being reversed means that there is a aha moment. The last card is the Page of Swords. So again, looking deeper into something, studying something. You might be asked to look closer. Also, this is like the values that you grow up with. Like, you might have been very traditional or grew up in a traditional way, but maybe that's changing. Like, something is shifting and changing. Age of Aquarius, it's all about that, breaking the norm. Yeah, like what's normal for other people might not be normal for you, right? Like, you're breaking free. Which makes sense with the Knight of Wands, because it is fire energy, it's Sagittarius energy, Leo energy, and Aries energy. Zodiac signs that for sure does not apologize. I have a lot of Sagittarius in my birth chart, so yeah. And me being a Leo rising, I totally resonate with this. And I know a lot of you guys, you do too. Like, there's something where you're breaking out of the normal way of working, loving, being, expressing, yeah. A lot of you guys, you have been in this energy of like, I do not fit in. Like, you get told that you need to fit in, or you need to change, or you need to behave. So you have this like, I don't fit in. But what if it's just supposed not to fit in? Some of you guys might be like, well, I keep having this energy of people telling me to fit in. Well, maybe your mission is actually to break out of that. And finally being like, no, this is me, and I don't care. That is breaking the spell, breaking whatever whatever this is. Embracing the weirdness, the strangeness. Looks like bunny ears. Yeah. That's all I wanted to say, I think. Thank you guys. A little bonus. I think we went through everything actually in this. So now your homework is to look closer at what it is that you are breaking out of. It's something you need to dig a little deeper, and it's something that, like, the moment you realize it, that's the moment where you're like, aha, aha, and then you're free. So also listen to people, because they might point something out. Thank you. Bye.